Welcome back, darlings. It's time for a very spooky round of New Day Hot Topics. And joining me on the couch is Angela Poe Russell from Evening and New Day producers Rebecca and Joseph. Thank you all for being here. We've got Spock. And tell us about your costume, dear.
Well, I'm Beth Harmon from The Queen's Gambit. She doesn't have an accent. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
But you know what? It's hot. It's so, contagious, darling.
Okay, can I just interject that on the evening special Friday, we have an interview with her.
Whoa.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Yes.
Wow.
Okay, preview. All right, but by the
Synergy.
way, I was loving how you were in character, though. For
Yes, you were. You were not having it. I love this. All right, what I also love is all the costumes. I love all the things. And do you know what the top costumes are for this year? Would you like me to tell you?
Yes.
The number one, ladies and gentlemen, witch.
Yes.
Yay. Number two,
I'm not excited.
rabbit.
What? So
ra-
what's up with that?
I don't know, but I love rabbits for my coats.
Well, you know, there's
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I was in character.
Yeah.
But
That's shocking.
well, you know, there's a prevalence of rabbits right now, so maybe that's the deal.
And
You know, we're seeing more of them
They're
now.
in my neighborhood all over
Yeah.
the place.
Oh.
my daughter
Didn't know
loves
that.
rabbits. They do love the rabbits. Okay, number three, Dinosaur.
Ah, yes.
They made me dress up like this once, Angela.
Yeah.
That's the show. They made me dress up in
believe
a
it.
blow-up dinosaur costume.
Those are fun.
Well, I needed pictures to prove it. I don't even know. All right, so can you reveal the next?
Okay, 4 is Spider-Man.
Makes sense.
Okay.
5 is Cruella Deville.
Yours truly.
Yes, yes. 6 is Fairy.
What?
I guess a little bit of magic. We need magic
need a
right
little
now.
magic.
It's 2021. I could see that.
Yes.
You said that, my mind went to Washington State Ferry.
No, not the boats.
That's the
The ones
Washington
that fly.
version. Yeah.
We need the fairies, though.
Harley Quinn is number 7, Cowboy number 8, Clown number 9, and 10, Chucky.
Chucky is one of the scariest. I mean, there's some.
No, thank you.
Not doing that.
I hate Chucky.
Sometimes, finding a costume every year can just be such a challenge if you're working and busy. So for me, sorry, I'm reusing a costume this year. However, I will say, in my defense, our first year having a Trekkie host, I feel like I had to bring Spock back,
I love
right?
it.
And it's my favorite costume I've ever had.
Next
so.
year, we're going to go full Trek.
Yes.
Costume. Everyone's you're required to be in a Star Trek costume. That's how it is. Some people don't like
Is
Star
that
Trek.
Princess Leia? What?
What?
Oh,
No. No.
I'm
Sorry.
with you. I'm confused.
I'll tell you what. All right, moving on to our next topic. Irrational fear. So we had this conversation about spiders yesterday, and I was saying I hate them. I'm terrified of them. I got bit by a really bad one once, and it was awful. But our friend, Derek, our production specialist, said he's afraid of bears, and we think that's a
That's a
rational
rational fear.
Right.
Except, when are you ever going to run into a bear?
Derek does outside
Okay.
stuff, so, that's when.
In
probably.
Alaska?
You walked up to the mailbox peak, and you didn't see a bear. You're
See a
lucky.
bear.
Okay, true story. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, which, if you know, is on the near the beach.
Yeah.
And there are black bears. I'm not kidding. I thought my mom was just trying to avoid exercise when she wouldn't go outside, and she sent me a Ring camera, and there were bears. I think rational fear. I vote I'm with Derek.
Okay, bears are a rational fear. I think so. Any irrational fears?
I'm with you on the spiders. And then it's funny because Ellen Meany picked out my costume, and then I think it was a sign from the universe that I am to face my fears because this is all a web.
It's fabulous.
Right?
A web cape.
And it also might
you have a
increase.
spider on your-
I know, isn't that bizarre? It's
You're a spidery witch.
I'm almost offended.
Well, that's what you are. And especially if Ellen's helping you, she's very witchy in an awesome
Yes.
way,
Yeah.
So
Okay, rational fear.
I'm really sinkholes. Speaking of Florida, they have a ton of
Although
them.
I also think that's a rational fear. Like, it would be irrational if you didn't
Yeah,
drive
but
around
like,
town because of you were afraid. But
yeah.
that's sinkholes are
But what
scary.
are the chances, though? Because is that
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me
I think
started
they're
talking
low.
about
I'm
shale
telling myself they're
deposits.
low, right?
Mine is an earthquake hitting when you're on a bridge, like the middle of the bridge.
Oh yeah, that's I
yeah.
don't like that either. I guess that's irrational. I mean, just with the chances.
I
Ugh.
love how you're validating all of our fears. That's very
I
sweet.
feel you. I feel you all. I think these are all important things. We should discuss them later. But finally, my final question and actual thing for you is I have this turkey-flavored candy corn for you to try. Say trick or
Speaking of
treat.
scary.
Candy corn, no.
I really
treat.
do not like candy
I don't
corn.
typically either. Let's see.
To put my queen down.
And this is turkey flavored?
Well, they're all different. So turkey,
Oh.
cranberry. This is apple pie,
All right, which one is the
gravy.
Turkey looks like probably this one there, the brown.
turkey? Okay.
Oh, the texture is just so appalling.
Oh, that I don't know what that is.
Oh.
How is
I
that?
think the turkey improves the candy corn.
Oh my goodness. All right, my friends. Well, stick around because we've got much more with this Hot Topics
He's
panel.
gonna get his stomach pumped.
I didn't try one because I'm the host. I don't have to. Meantime, who doesn't hate pumpkin carving? And we are going to be talking to our panel when we come back. Bye. And welcome back, darlings. We are back with our panel for, it's not really hot topics, it's hot takes. And we've got Joseph, Angela, and Rebecca. And Rebecca, we have heard that you've no interest in Harry Potter. Don't like it, don't want anything to do with it. What is this?
I'm sorry. I don't feel like I need to defend my decision. It
no,
couldn't be
you
that
didn't.
unusual.
Do you just not like it, or you just?
I have nothing against it, and I don't dislike it. I just have no interest in it. My husband doesn't have any interest in it. My kids don't have any interest in it.
Have you read the book,
We've
or what?
tried.
Okay.
You've tried.
We've
Actually, you've tried, okay.
But I just
It just blows my mind as a millennial that it somehow didn't
well,
infiltrate your life.
Like you've never even seen one of the movies?
I'm a geriatric millennial, so let's remember that.
You're an elder, dear. Elder millennial.
And no, I haven't seen the movies.
my
I know what they're about, and I know like enough to get.
I
through
don't know
a
how you
conversation.
could get through life without,
just
turning
don't.
on TBS and watching it.
I wish
Yeah,
I had that.
yeah,
time.
it just,
For me, it was
oh.
Sex in the City. When people found out I didn't like Sex in the City,
I love Sex
they
and the
were
City.
they were just. How could you?
I
That was
know.
my
There was a
generation.
time where it was not okay to not like it, but I think that's changing a little bit.
It hasn't
review.
aged well.
It has not aged well, but the ladies who play the characters certainly have. Am I right? One thing many people don't like is carving pumpkins. I hate it.
Are you good?
No, and it's kind of a dangerous, like if you're not good at carving pumpkins, like just to assume that you can bust out some knife and carve a pumpkin to look beautiful every Halloween, I don't
once
know.
a year.
Ugh.
Are you
I'm
good
one
at
of
it?
those. No. I'm one of those fake it till I make it people, because I would get the kids pumpkin carving. I'm like, oh, look how good you are. You can do it. And so they never got the message that they couldn't. So
Yeah.
they're pretty
That's
good.
nice.
But
I
even
like
though
that.
secretly I could not.
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do.
It's just a big pain, I feel like.
the
I mean,
worst.
it's
Messy.
you cut the pumpkin, you scoop the pumpkin, you got to keep scooping, and then you got to scoop some more, and then scoop again, and then you can start cutting.
And then it's
Roast
hard.
the seed.
That
I
is
do
true.
that.
That is the
Which is
only
tasty.
art
Free
that I
reason
love.
to do it. Yeah.
I do love roasting of the seeds.
I always I get excited for it. I look forward to it, and then 30 seconds in, I'm like, I hate carving pumpkins. This is the worst.
like every year it surprises you.
Every time it surprises me. I don't know why. It's the worst. It's the literal worst.
Weird traditions we just do every year just because we do them. I mean,
I mean, the kids love it. They love getting messy. They like to, sometimes I'll put the pumpkin on my face. It's very good for your skin.
I did not know that.
Yes, it starts to sting and tingle a little, but I think it's working.
Is that
I
good?
think that means it's working. I don't know.
sure.
All right.
All right. Now, this is a hot take that I have a lot of feelings about. Scary movies. We were just talking about them. I don't like scary movies. I don't know why I would want to be scared, but why do humans love being scared?
I also despise scary movies, so no, I don't know why anybody would want to watch them.
Yeah.
What about you two?
Well, I think there's a difference between just like a horror film, but like say a more thoughtful scary movie like an M. Night Shyamalan, like
Yes.
Get Out?
Like I See Dead. I
Get
haven't seen
Out.
that, but I want to. But like I See Dead People, that movie, like that had like a nice twist and a little scary. I get that, but like say The Ring, like
Or
no, thank
Saw.
you. Why would you ever want to see that? I don't know.
Yeah. You know the ones that things like Chucky. That, I mean, obviously it's scary, but the things that disturb me the most are the things that are close to reality.
They could
So
happen.
that could happen,
That's what
right?
freaks me out,
So
too.
I think about, for example, Freddy Krueger, and I think, I go to sleep, I have dreams. What if I couldn't wake up?
I go to sleep.
I'm thinking, and I would say, yeah, they're just the ones that feel like they're just too close to home. Like this could be they look like real people, for example. Chucky's a doll.
Yeah.
So I can kind of detach
Or
from
is
that
he?
a little bit.
They do
He's
so
a
well at
demon.
the box office.
Yeah, people
and
love
they
it.
keep making them and making them. So
Well,
there has to be something about
There's
them.
something maybe about the adrenaline, and maybe it's doing something in our brains in a way that sugar
I
would maybe.
don't get
I'm
it.
going to do a deep dive on this.
Let's do a deep
and I'll
dive.
come back next Halloween or whenever you want
Yes.
to do
With
it,
a report.
and I will have a report.
The science of scary.
Yep. Thrill
I
of fear.
love that.
Books. All right, that's my
Done.
reason.
Fantastic. Well, I'd like to learn more. Thank you so much for being here on the show with us today. This was such a treat.
was a blast,
Oh, I
yeah.
loved it. And Of course, thanks to everyone here, the whole New Day crew, for getting us super spooky today. A lot of work, but a lot of fun, am I right?
Of course.
I know. Let me know
Always
if you
right.
see my puppies.